our faith communities who have always really been called upon to step up into these situations and have time and time again just don't have that capacity right now, or really the support.
Hey guys, check this out.
What is it?
Is someone in?
Why are we not able to find a location in the City of Olympia that these individuals can be relocated to? This would only require the city to change the allocation of their services already provided rather than increase the workload of the deputy sheriffs and Lacey Fire.
I want to lean back on what Tom has talked about, and we did evaluate a lot of sites across all the jurisdictions to find which one might be best established. As Tom mentioned, the Carpenter Road site is fenced. It is in a place that has some natural shrubbery that can kind of conceal the site. It is the best site in terms of the criteria that we established for looking at a possible location. The one thing I might add for context here, I think is really important, is that all of the vehicles that are on Ensign Road did not originate from the City of Olympia. This is a regional problem. The RVs have come from Tumwater, they've come from Lacey, they've come from state properties. They've not just come from Olympia. This is a regional issue. It's a regional hospital. It's a regional issue affecting all of the cities. We have come together as a part of a regional housing council to pool our resources and work together to try to work at this issue. We're committed to this work. I know how frustrating this can be. It's a very difficult issue that all of us are trying to solve. It is beyond any one city. It is going to take a regional effort to work this issue. So I'll stop there.
What about the large empty parking lot at a place like Shopko or over at the brewery property?
So I'll say we looked at county or city owned properties. So we did not look at public properties. So without knowing specifically what properties you're referring to, I don't know if those are public or private properties. And I'll admit that I haven't memorized all 200 properties that we looked at. We did go through a scoring criteria in terms of where the properties were, the size of the property, whether near transit, access to infrastructure and utilities. But our review was primarily focused on publicly owned properties, and we did not look at private sector properties.
And I believe the brewery property is located in Tumwater, and Tumwater jurisdiction representatives are not with us tonight, but any further information that we have, we can share in our FAQs later.
Shelley, can I add just a small bit to that?
Absolutely.
So in Olympia, we have tried to pursue multiple commercial properties for that purpose and have yet to find a willing renter. So that's not what people use their commercial property for.
Why haven't your partner churches offered to take on 5 campers per church? If they did, would that problem be solved?
We do work with a number of faith communities and churches throughout Thurston County. However, as has been true for really many years, is that the churches who would have some interest in being able to take folks onto their property are just simply over capacity or don't have the property to do so. We work closely with faith communities to provide support to the other sites and folks that we work with in the ways that they can. So like providing supportive services, funds for things like safe heating and warming equipment and things like that. But I just think it's been true for quite a while now in our community that our faith communities who have always really been called upon to step up into these situations and have time and time again just don't have that capacity right now, or really the support available to be able to take on something like that, despite any desire they may have to do so. And I know they really do care. And there's a lot of faith communities and churches out there that are doing all they can already to support our folks.
That's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day.